Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Scamperton Model Railway. I apologise for the fact that it's been a couple of months since I've started doing updates. It's just been busy and haven't really had much to update you on. However, as you'll see in the centre of the shot, you'll see a new loco has arrived to be added to the fleet. This is another Class 92. This is the Caledonian livery, or the sleeper train. Obviously it's at the moment, you'll see if I just bring it round slightly, and you can hear it starting up as it's going through the motions. You'll see it's pulling some cement wagons at the moment, and that's simply because I haven't got these sleeper coaches, and that's partly down to the fact that they're extortionate prices on eBay second hand, and I'm not paying that. So currently I am on the hunt for those, but if not, then I'll just wait for a Akira scale to do another run. In the meantime, it can pull other things. If I zoom out and bring you round slightly, you'll see I've moved the cottage to there as an experiment to see what it looks like there, and there's some extra trees just standing there. I have worked on, and if I just bring you round, you'll see the garden there, and I have started to make the next garden along. So I put in a border with some flowers, greenhouse and a little lawn, and I am slowly but surely building that up. Then you'll see that this garden is the last one to be done. I've added things like bird houses to the back of the buildings and given the bit of extra little details here and there. But the main thing that I've been working on is this. So this is a new road bridge that I've scratch built, and I want to add some graffiti, and there's going to be some foliage growing up the sides on the ends, but basically the trains can go underneath that portal there, cars will go underneath this one. Yes, it's a bit taller than I originally wanted it to be, but that's partly to allow the pantographs, but also the overhead lines that will go underneath the portals. I'm quite pleased with me. It's taken me a little while to build it, to find the right stuff I wanted, but overall, as you can see, it doesn't look too bad for my first attempt at proper scratch building. If I try and zoom out a bit more, oops, sorry, I covered the camera. So as you can see, it's just a simple road bridge. Eventually I'm going to have an island just there for crossing, and there'll probably be a guy photographing the trains going underneath, I think. I'm going to add some graffiti and stuff like that on the sides of the walls, and as you can see, actually there's the pantograph, so it does go nicely underneath with the wires going over the top, so that will run really nicely. So what I'm thinking of doing is, as you can see, I need to do something with this end here, but there's the cottage is going to go this side, and then I'm going to put the allotment this side, and then have the car park, I think. So that's my next project, and I'll probably start to build the allotment over the next few days and weeks. I think that'll be good, and then it's on to the big projects such as the station and also the town scene. With it being winter, I think I'm going to work on the town scene, because that will take a while to dry, and I can unscrew the board, bring it all in the house, work on it, put all the wiring in place, and then take it away again. So I think that will work. As you can see, I've added a little bit of extra details. Sorry, the blue wires are just experiments that I've been doing. So things like I'm slowly but surely making a small beer garden, and I've added extra foliage to go over the top, and yeah, that's coming along nicely. I want to add stuff in there I'm not sure yet how I'm going to do it, so I've been experimenting, but so far so good. A little bit disappointed with Model U and Langley Models. I emailed them, as you can see I've got some figures there, but I emailed them a little while ago to ask if they got any figures to go on canal boats, and I bought off them before and they have not responded, so I was a little bit disappointed to not get a response, but hey ho, you can't complain too much. I've also been slowly laying out where I'm going to have a little construction area for pipes and use the digger. The reason those cones are there is because they can flash, so that'll make a nice little scene there, and it also makes use of an area that I'm not really sure what else I would do with it, so I thought I'd just make it into a scene where construction is going on. Round here I need to still work on the fire station a bit more, so that's another job to do, and then go around and slowly but surely add details. The reason I'm not doing too much in the shed is simply because it's dead cold and it takes years for stuff to dry, so I thought, you know what, I'll take everything indoors, run on the indoor layout for now, which I'll post a little update about later, and work on that during the winter and leave this one till the summer. But that's not to say I won't do things such as the town scene, which I can work on. There's a little birdhouse on the side, so you might just see it. There it is. That's one of the birdhouses I got off Jeff from Scenic 3D, and I put some others on the back of these houses along here as well, just to give it a bit of extra depth and a little bit more scenery, because everybody likes to keep the birds safe, so why not? I want to add a few figures to these, so when I go to the NEC show, a few figures will be added, and I might get the camera one where you can have a flickering camera as train goes by. I think I might get that. So yes, so things are moving along nicely. Things aren't sometimes slow, but you know, I've got other things to do in my life, not always do models, so this is a nice hobby and a break. But I am very pleased with this. It's come out a lot better than I expected. Yes, you can see the middle joint there, but if I put graffiti and foliage over it, nobody will see that. I'm going to put some foliage growing up the side there, along the back, and then going on there. The idea of this whole thing is that if you imagine a road coming into the town, imaginary road goes across, and then there'll be a hill bank going up there and into the town scene and then round. So that's my plan. I do have a board which is hidden away. You can just see the outline there. That's going to sink across there to give me extra space, so things are developing nicely. I also really need to tidy up this whole shed, so maybe that's a job for next weekend, is just to spend the whole day tidying. But overall, I'm really pleased. I'm very pleased. I got this loco for a decent price. I picked it up from Trident Trains for 160 quid. I had to add a chip to it, but to get the sound functionality and all the features. But again, that was a lot cheaper than buying it brand new, and second-hand eBay prices are more than what they were brand new. So I'm very pleased to pick that up for a decent price. The guy at Trident Trains advised that it hadn't really been used much, and you can tell because I gave it a good running on the rolling road last night. And yeah, I'm really pleased with it. It's another little addition. It will look nice with the sleeper coaches when I get those, so that will be a nice runner. So yeah, I'll post an update on what I've done on the in railway indoors. I'll do that later on, and this one is going to continue to progress nicely. I'm hoping to do more regular updates, especially on the railway indoors, on the plans for that, maybe even running sessions. And you'll probably find that you'll start to see an allotment being built there, and the roadwork scene over there, that will be completed as well. So yeah, things are pushing along nicely. So I'll leave you guys with this little update. Sorry for it again, sorry for it being a bit long and overdue, but now we're cooking on gas, we can make progress, and hopefully maybe in December another update will appear with on the shed layout with further developments and further nice things to see. So bye for now, thank you very much.